All right, Happy New Year, everyone. Thanks for being here. I'm ready to move and breathe with you all. So let's get started. Start with a nice tall spine. Oh, Sarah's here too, yay. And we're gonna start with our just shoulder shrugs here. Inhaling, sliding those shoulders up to your ears. And then exhale, gliding the shoulders back, down and away. And we'll do that again. Inhale, sliding those shoulder blades up, up, up. And then melting wax. Melting, 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 releasing the shoulders back down the back. Let's inhale now. Reach the arms all the way up. Fill your lungs. Exhale, open. And again, feeling that sliding ease through the shoulders. And one more time. Inhale, lengthening the spine, reaching up, filling with good air. And exhale, opening it back up. Let's take our side stretch up and over to the side, lengthening long through that waistline. Feeling that sit bone anchoring down into the floor. And then contracting and reaching up and over on the diagonal. Stretching through the low back. And again, coming back to our sideways position. And exhale to return. Let's try the other side. Lengthening up and over. Arcing up and stretch. Breathing here. And then exhale, hollow and scoop. Good. And again, coming back to our sideways position. And exhaling to come all the way back up. And we're going to go into a little modern dance mode here. Go into that side bend again, up and over. And then you're going to scoop and curve forward, but continue to circle all the way around to the other side. Switching hands, just circling that torso. And then coming back up. Try that again, reaching up and over, same direction. And scoop the abdominals in, rounding up and over the waistline. Change arms to the other side. And then lengthening up. Let's reverse now, going up and over other side. Again, pelvis is nicely rooted. Scoop the abs, contract. Loosening up through the low back. Changing arms, going to the other side. Nice, slow circle. And let's try that one more time. Up and over, reach. And curve. All the way around. Lovely. And up. Ah, feels all better already. Let's go ahead and bring those legs around to the side. And we'll do our little stretch here. So sitting up nice and tall, you can hang on to your shins or behind the thighs. Hollow and contract those abdominals, rounding and pulling, making a little suspension bridge, holding onto your legs. Rounding and stretching the shoulder blades apart. And then folding over the waistline, bring your pelvis back to vertical. And sternum lifts, nice high release of the chest, open through the shoulders. And then coming back to center, try that again, contracting and rounding and hollowing, that's it. Getting some good stretch across the upper back as well. Fold over the waistline, bring the pelvis back to vertical. Lengthen and paint the sky with your sternum lift, back of the neck long. And coming back. Let's let go of the legs and slowly articulate, rolling down. If you need to hang on to your thighs, that's okay too. Let's see if you can wake up your core and articulate all the way back down to the floor. Great. We're going to move into a little bit of bridging at the top of our class today. And I'm going to experiment with a few different leg positions. So right now we'll go into our standard neutral position or easy resting position. So legs are just parallel, feeling those feet nice and even and wide spread out on the floor. We'll take an inhale and then exhale, scooping the abdominals, imprinting that low back. Then start to pour weight into your feet, peeling the hips up and lifting into that nice long bridge position. That's it. Take a breath here. And then exhaling, softening through the sternum, melting down one vertebra at a time. Curling through that same imprint as you unfurl the spine back into its easy resting position. Try this one more time, same position. Inhale, exhale, contract, scooping and rounding. As you're bridging up, thinking about lengthening all the way tight the hips and reaching long. Inhale there. And then exhale, rolling down through the spine. slowly, smoothly curving back down. Good. So next position we're going to try, if you can, bring your heels closer toward your tush. So just a deeper knee bend and bringing those feet in a little bit closer to your pelvis. Try the same bridge here. Inhale, prepare. And again, exhale, scoop and hollow it out. This time again, reaching the knees forward, up and over the feet. Maybe feeling a little different thigh stretch at the top. Maybe some different action for the hamstrings and glutes. Inhale here. And again, exhale and curling back through. Melting through one vertebrae at a time. Soften your chest and melt it back down. It's a little different feeling there. Try that one more time. Inhale. And again, exhale, scooping. And that forward energy. Femur bones reaching up and over the feet. Long in the fronts of the pelvis here. Inhale. And then exhale again. Rolling back down. Good. And now for a little something different. Again, walk your feet back out to where they were, but this time open the legs a little bit wider apart, legs turned out. Okay, so a little bit more of a second position. We're going to try two bridges here. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, same scoop. And then lengthening and reaching up. You're going to feel different work through those outer portions of your derriere there. Inhale. And again, exhale, contracting, rolling back down. Little different thigh work as well. One more time, inhale and exhale, scooping and reaching, still lengthening knees up and over the feet. Now on those diagonals, inhale and exhale, rolling back down. Good. Hug those knees into your chest. Give yourself a little breather there, lengthening your tailbone down toward the floor. And then from here, let's open those arms out to the side, feeling your wingspan. Let's take our twist to stretch out the low back. Knees twist over to the left. Head rolls over to the right. Releasing there. Since we did some of that extra bridging work, you may extend that top leg out and feel a little different stretch. Good. And then when you're ready, bend the knee. Exhale, scoop your abdominals, bringing the pelvis back to center. Let's do this on the other side. Reaching knees over to the right, head over to the left. Opening through the chest. And again, same thing, you might want to extend that top leg for a little more stretch there. And again, when you're ready, bend the knee. Exhale, gather the pelvis back to the center. Very, very good. All right. Still hugging the knees into the chest. We're going to work on our hundreds today. It's a new year. It's time for hundreds. So we're going to find our chest fold position. Inhale. Exhale, curling yourself up. If you can, reach your legs into tabletop position. If you want to challenge yourself even more, you could extend the legs long. Even more challenges, turning out and taking them on the diagonal. Reaching through the fingertips, and we're going to pulse and breathe. Inhale through the nose. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale through the nose. Out through the mouth. And 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to maintain that support through the abs. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Zip up your pants. 3, 4, 5. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just do a couple more times. 3, 4, 5. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Let's stop there. Hug the knees back into your chest. Roll yourself back down. Let your head roll a little bit side to side, relaxing the neck. Good. And now we're going to go back into that same chest fold position. Inhale. Exhale, chest fold, reach the fingers. Let's bring our legs back into that tabletop position here. Good. Stay in that scoop. See if you can reach the arms up, 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 up. Bring them back down, 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 and just release yourself back down. Try this again. Exhale, chest fold. So the goal here is that the upper body stays. We're just reaching through the arms, challenging that flexion of the torso. Bring them back down, feeling those abdominals quivering. And roll yourself back down. Twice again, if you want, extend the legs straight. Exhale, curl up, reach. And arms paint up, up, up. Good, bring it back down. 2, 3, 4. And release. Last time. Exhale, chest fold, reach. And arms reach up. 2, 3. Nice work, everyone. Down. 2, 3, 4. And relax. Well done. Give yourself a little stretch, lengthening one leg out, hugging the other knee in. As you're here, feeling that length through the bottom leg, just releasing on the floor. Let's turn out that bent leg, opening out to the side for a little bit more inner thigh stretch. Again, abdominals help gather that leg across. Take it with the opposite hand on the outside of that knee and another spiral twist. Breathing into that low back, surrendering through the shoulders and the chest. Good, and then again, gathering it back to center. Nice, extend that leg longer, waking up the hamstrings just a little bit there. Giving it a little stretch there. And twice we bend and flex, folding it in. And exhale, lengthening through the heels, stretch it up. And point. And one more time like this, bend and fold. Inhale. And exhale, lengthen through the heel. And point, getting a little more range there if you can. Then we're going to soften the knee, relax the thigh a little bit. Feel this working deeper in the hip socket. Your hands can be down at your sides for our hip circles. Inhale, the leg goes across your midline. Exhale, stir it around, keeping that pelvis steady. Inhale across the body. Exhale, circle, stir 2. 2 more times. Inhale and circle it around 3. And again, inhale and exhale, circle 4. Let's reverse. Inhale, open. And exhale, circle 1. And inhale and exhale, circle 2. Again, opening, just letting that thigh be easy. And last time, 4. And then casting that leg all the way down to the floor. Let it feel long and open. Fold the other knee into the chest. Just feeling the thigh bones reaching in opposite directions. And then same thing here, opening that leg out, turning it out, getting a little bit more inner thigh pelvic floor stretch. Good, bring it back to the center. Take the opposite hand on the outside of that knee and another spiral twist for the spine. Breathe into that low back. Good, and again, abdominals, bring you back to the center. Lengthen this leg up, wake up the hamstrings. Again, even length on both sides of the waist as you find that stretch there. Bend the knee, flex the foot, relax it for a moment. And then exhale, lengthen it back up, reach. And then point, perhaps get a little closer. And try this again, bend and flex and fold. And exhale, lengthen it back up. And then point. Good. And again, softening the knee so the quads don't do all the work for us. Hands are at our side. Inhale, leg goes across the body. And circle, stir, 1. And again, inhale and exhale. Try to calm down the neck and shoulders as you circle. Put all that effort deeper in your low abdominals. And again, inhale and exhale, circle 4. Let's reverse. Inhale, open. And swing 1. And again, open. And circle 2. Whatever range feels appropriate for you. Open and circle 3. Last one here, inhale and exhale 4. Good, reach that leg long and cast it all the way down to meet the other leg. And just wag your legs in and out a little bit, releasing those thighs. Good, all right. We're going to move into our roll up from here. So again, either legs long or slightly bent with the knees. That's fine too. We'll reach the arms up and overhead, keeping awareness with those abdominals so that we're not going into a greater arch here through the spine. Inhale, the arms floating up. Exhale, notch into chest. See if you can sequentially roll yourself up, right up that center line, taking that hovercraft position here, this boomerang shape, really pulling the belly button away from your nose. Exhale, deepen that scoop, slide those melting wax shoulder blades down the back. And again, articulate, rolling right back down again onto your back. And we'll try this again. Inhaling, exhale, continue to move and breathe. Try to coordinate your work with your breath. And then again, reaching up and over. So this is not so much about the hamstring stretch as it is that hollowing feeling of the abdominals reaching in as you widen across your upper back. And then slowly sliding off your sitting bones back onto your sacrum, melting your spine right back down onto the floor. And we'll try 2 more times. Inhale and exhale, scoop. That's it, everybody. Nice. And reach. Inhale, exhale, descending, rolling right back down. Try to relax those thighs as much as you can. One more time. Inhale and exhale, scoop. Good. And on this last one, just waddle those sitting bones apart. And now you can take a deeper stretch forward over the legs. Again, breathe into that low back, anywhere you're tight, feeling those hamstrings. Try to let go, give in. And again, descending, rolling right back down. And we'll leave our hands beside us on the floor. And today we're going to do our reverse curls. So bringing the knees up into the chest. And again, at the beginning, you may feel like you have a lot of pressure into your arms. You may feel your triceps really working here. Our goal is to try to use our low abdominals to bend and fold and peel the hips up off the floor. So it's a little rocking action. We're going to scoop and lift the hips up and then slowly roll down. That's the hard part, is to control that descent and not just go kerplop. So here we go. Exhale, scoop, and then rolling back down. You're welcome to keep your knees bent here. If you want to go into more of the rollover, I'll show you that on the next one with the legs extended. So for true rollover, the legs are long and we use that same energy from our low abs, hoisting the pelvis up. You can flex the feet, inhale, open shoulder distance, and then see if you can slowly roll your spine back down. We'll try this just one more time. All right, bring the legs together again and again. Exhale, scoop. Long through the neck, easy shoulders. Flex the feet, inhale, separate, and then abdominals pull away from your heels, rolling yourself back down. And then just bend your knees into your chest again. Give yourself that little stretch. Good. And then notch into chest, roll yourself up, and we'll go into our rolling series here. So now the balance is at the top. So we're holding onto our ankles here, finding that precarious place where your toes aren't touching the hot lava under your feet. And you're scooping your belly button away from your thighs. Again, try to release any tension in the neck and shoulders. Only rolling up to the upper back. We scoop the abs in. Inhale, rock. And exhale, roll. Find that balance again. Putting on the brakes with your abs. Again, inhale. And exhale, round things roll, massaging your spine. Couple more times. Inhale. And exhale. And one more time here. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now then, shoulders drawing down the back. See if you can bring your shins to a little tabletop position here. Low belly is pulling in deeply. Find your balance, reaching the hands off the legs. Little movement of teaser. Good. And then again, soften. Bring your feet to the floor. Open those knees apart and dive forward into your butterfly stretch. Just release those hips. Breathing here. Good. And again, rolling up through the spine. Bring the knees back together again. Try to find your articulation one more time. Rolling back down. And we'll do one more core challenge here today. One of my faves because it works all of our abdominals. We're going to work on our crisscross today. So the hands get to be behind your head. The leg choreography again is alternating, one leg bending and one leg extending, okay? But we're going to add, once again, our chest fold with rotation. So we get our obliques fired up. Big inhale, exhale, chest fold, curl up. And we're going to alternate, extend one leg and twist, opposite elbow to knee. Inhale, switch, inhale, switch, nice and slow. Exhale and exhale. Again, in, exhale, exhale. Working hard to really find that chest fold. Twist, looking back with your eyes. Exhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, inhale. Pull those abs in deeply. Exhale, exhale, and release. Happy New Year. Very good. All right. We're going to, again, rock ourselves back up to sit and then extend the legs long. If you can, flex the feet, really pull the toes back. If you need to bend your knees, that's okay. But find a vertical pelvis position here. All right, we'll go in for our spine stretch forward. So zombie arms out in front, feeling that length through the back space, through the neck, through the back of the head. Inhale, exhale again, letting out the air, hollowing up and over that basketball on your lap, really stretching over. And then inhale, rolling back up again. Let the shoulders melt away. Try that again. Exhale, deflate, working our breath capacity. Exhale out all your air. And then when you can't exhale anymore, inhale, inflate. Good. We'll do it 2 more times and we'll add our extension on the next 2. Exhale, holding forward. And inhale, inflate. This time, elbows bend into a goal pose. Exhale. Inhale, pull those elbows closer together and lift your heart looking up. And return one more time like this. Exhale, deflate. And inhale, inflate, working that supple spine. Elbows bend, exhale. Inhale, high release. Lift your heart, lift your eyes, lift your spirits. And return. Good. Open those arms wide to the sides for soft. Pelvis stays placed, leg stays placed. We just rotate, inhale, and exhale, fold and reach. Breathe into the hamstrings, stretching the shoulders. And inhale, stack the spine back up. And exhale, unwind. Other side, rotate, inhale. And exhale, fold and lengthen. Good. Inhale, stack it back up. And unwind. Another time each side. Inhale, rotate, rib cage really wringing out. Exhale, fold, reaching the fingertips away from each other. Good. Inhale, pulling back to that long, tall spine. Unwind. Other side. One more time. Rotation. And fold, flex. Reaching through those fingers. And lengthen, pull yourself up. Inhale. And exhale. And release. Let's roll over onto our bellies now for some more spine work. So nice and long and open in the front of the hips. Good. Hands are just next to your shoulders. Your legs can be slightly separated. And we're going to feel that energy out through the crown of our head as we follow our eyes forward along the mat. Keeping the back space, again, that neck long, not collapsing the back of the neck. Opening your collarbones wide. If you can, press into the hands. Continue to feel that lift and support of the abdominals. And again, nice long neckline so your shoulders aren't up by your ears here. Nice and long. Inhale. And again, exhale, reversing that pathway with the eyes. Reaching back down toward the floor and back down from where you started on the mat. Let's try this again. Energy out through the crown of the head. And lengthening. Working those great postural muscles between the shoulders, between from the top of the spine all the way down. Abs lift, feel long through the front of the hips. Inhale and exhale, rolling right back down again. Good. We'll do it one more time, adding a neck stretch. So again, we follow our mat with the eyes and along the floor, opening the chest. Again, wide smiling collarbones, armpits sliding down the back. Gently bring your chin towards your chest here. Feel that stretch at the back of the neck. And then just a quarter circle, reaching ear to shoulder, feeling that length on the sides of the neck. Back down, chin to chest again. And again, other side, ear to shoulder. Good. Keep lifting the abdominals to support the low back. Chin to chest and look forward again. Inhale high and exhale, lowering back down again. Good. All right. Bring your hands to make a little pillow for your forehead. Wag your hips side to side, just releasing any tension there through the back. All right. Then bring your legs maybe a little bit more parallel. They can still be separated, but more directly underneath your sit bones there. We're going to energize through the leg, reach energy out, and let the leg be straight and lift up. So I'm really engaging through the hamstrings and into the glutes, but trying not to rock the hips up off the floor. So we're stretching the front of the hip at the same time. Then lengthen lower down, nice and gentle. Let's try the other side. Lengthen out and up, keeping the pelvis steady, and then lengthen it back down. As you're doing this, see if you can release any tension you've got climbing, creeping up into the shoulders. Again, lengthen, alternating legs, reach that leg up. Inhale and exhale, float it back down. And other side again, lengthen and reach. And float that leg, keeping the knee straight. And lowering it back down. We're going to add to this. Again, lengthen through the leg, reach it up. Keep that energy. Keep the thigh where it is. See if you can bend your knee and fold with a flexed foot. And point, extend, reach, keeping it hovering. And lowering it back down. Again, a little bit of that ab support really goes a long way to support your back. Other side, reach and lift. Keep the thigh bone there. Bend the knee, flex the foot. Pull your heel in towards your tush. Extend it, reach it long. And lower it back down. Let's go for it one more time each side. Lengthen and float. Good. And bend the knee, fold it in. Push, point out. And lower it down. Last time, lengthen and hover. And bend and fold in. Keep breathing. Reach, extend, lengthen. And lower it back down. Well done, everybody. Come up to your hands and knees. And to your little coffee table position. Take your well-deserved cat back stretch. Following and rounding the spine. Let your head hang, looking towards your belly button. And then lengthen your spine back out into those long curves. Slide just the shoulders away and shine just your heart forward. So working that upper thoracic curl. And come back to center again. Hollow and scoop. Enjoying that round spine, deep stretch across the upper back and through the lumbar. Come back to the long spine. And again, just curious baby, looking forward. Shining your heart light forward. And come back to center here. Good. Take your cat back one more time. And then slowly hinge that back down to sit towards your heels into your child's pose position. Tiptoe the fingers as far forward as you can. Let your forehead rest. If you can, from this position with arms really lengthened out, slowly try to bend your elbows toward the floor. You'll feel a different stretch underneath your arms. And again, using this opportunity to send your breath into your back space. Breathe into your gills. Inhale and fully expand. And exhale, soften and melt. And again, inhale, fully inflate, 3 dimensions. And exhale, release. Good. Curl your tail under, walk yourself up. Good work. We're going to move into our leg work today. So find your banana position here. If you need to double up on mat padding underneath your hip, this would be a good time to do that. And instead of it being in a straight line, as I mentioned, we're going to be in our banana shape. So our legs are toward the front corner of your mat here, but really check in, make sure you're not rolling forward or back. We want to be nicely stacked, shoulders and hips aligned, long through both sides of the waistline. Okay. And you're welcome to either lie long on your arm here, or you can prop yourself up with your hand underneath your head. This hand can be your kickstand, but we've been practicing weaning ourselves off of that. So you might go to one finger or even be sassy and test your balance with one hand on your hip. All right, so we're going to try both legs, lifting. I'm going to use my finger. Lift both feet off the floor, legs together as one. Flex your feet. And then our top leg hovers, 1 in parallel. And again, 2. Good. Third time, come back halfway down. Bottom leg comes up to meet it. Point and slowly come back down. Again, making sure this top shoulder is soft. Again, lift and flex. Strong abdominal connection here. 1, lift. And 2. And 3. Come partway down. Bottom leg gathers up. Inner thigh strong. Point and slowly descend. Good work. This is a tough one. Lift and flex. And 1. Feeling that work through the waistline as well. 2. Good, everyone. And 3. Partway down. Exhale, lift that bottom leg up. Point and lower it down. 1 more time. Lengthen, lift, and flex. And we breathe up. And 2. And 3. Partway down, bottom leg, lift, point, and return. Very, very good. We're going to bend our knees now and sit in a little chair. Moving on into our clamshells today. So we're going to start with our feet together and just hinging, opening that thigh and then pressing it down. But be sure that the pelvis doesn't change, just isolating that thigh. Good. Just 2 more plain like this. So the lower back stays placed. And again, waking up your rotators. More challenge here now. Lift your feet both off the floor and go through a larger range. Open that clamshell and down. And again, open and close. If you wanted more challenge, you could wrap a TheraBand around your thighs and give yourself some more resistance. Open. You'll do that after class, I'm sure. And again, lift and close and lift and close. 2 more to grow on. Lift and close. We're starting to feel it. Lift and close. Good. Relax those legs down. And today we'll do our big circle. So we're going to stack the hands one on top of the other. Let your head rest on the floor. Again, my hips are stacked. I'm going to take my top arm and slide it beyond my bottom hand. And then following my fingers with my eyes, I'm going to circle all the way around. Let your head roll on the floor. Open and stretch. Coming up and over the top of the hip. Coming back down. And do that again. Really reach and big circle. As big a circle as you have space for. All the way around. Good. And let's reverse it. You're going to rotate thumb open, palm open to the ceiling. Come up and over the hip. And going the other direction with that big circle. All the way around. Heavy, heavy head. That's it. And one more time. Opening, thumb leading. Opening the chest. So good. And return. Very good. Help yourself up and switch over to the other side. Into our banana position again. That's it. Checking in with your shoulders and hips, make sure that alignment is nice. And again, this is all with the abdominals supporting us. We're going to take both legs again, lift both legs as if there were one. Flex the feet and top leg lift. So 1 and down and 2 and down and 3. Part way down, bottom leg lift, point and return. Nice and easy. Again, lift and flex. Top leg goes up and down and 2 and down. Excellent, everybody. 3. Part way down, inner legs, adduct, point, and float. Testing our balance from time to time here. Lift and flex. And 1 and down. Keep breathing. And 2 and down. 3rd time. Halfway down, bottom leg up, point, and float. Be careful not to roll back. Again, lift and flex. And we go 1 and down. And 2 and down. 3rd time. Halfway down, bottom leg lifts, point, and release. Nice. Bend those knees into your little chair. Nicely stacked. And we just did 4 times plane, keeping the feet on the floor, working our rotation, piriformis action. Open that clamshell, press it close. And again, 2, just waking up those rotators. And again, 3, and 4. Good. Now, lift both feet. And now through a greater range of motion, opening and close. Waistline stays long. 2 and close. Maybe feeling a little bit more effort on this side. And again, these muscles already were helping you the first time around. And again, we lift up and up. 2 more, we can do it. Up. Good, keep those feet lifted. And last time. Woo, and release your feet back down. Let those hips relax. Stack your hands again. Let your head rest on the floor. And we'll try to go in for our big circles. Again, slide that arm forward and tracing along the floor. Opening your chest. Let that head roll. Big circle coming up and over the hip. Bringing yourself back. And again, reach and circle. Allowing for that freedom of the upper body. Good. And return. Let's reverse. Rotating, thumb open, thumb leading. Eyes try to follow that hand as you circle. All the way up and over. And one more time. Reaching, circling back. And bring yourself back. Home again, jiggity jig. Go back onto your back now. And we'll do our rotator stretch here. Extending both legs up. You're going to crisscross one leg as high as you can toward the tops of the thighs. One leg over the other. Bend your knees. And then grabbing a hold of whatever you can reach. Your pant legs, your socks, or your ankles, shins. If you can, here, reach your tailbone down toward the floor. And then gently encourage those ankles coming in towards you. You'll know it when you feel it. You'll feel those stretches into the hips. Send some loving exhales down into those spots. You may shift a little side to side, investigating some other angles of stretch there. Try to relax your head on the floor. Good. And then when you're ready, we'll swizzle around other side, other leg on top. Again, bend your knees, grab a hold of your ankles or shins. And again, pulling the ankles outward and inward, tail rooted down. Nice deep breaths there. Good. And again, easy does it. Release that and just give yourself a little hug again, knees into your chest. In fact, we didn't do our stirring at the beginning. So go ahead and place your hands on top of your kneecaps here and just offer a little massage for the low back, circling and stirring, massaging that circle into the wet sand on the beach that you're lying on in your imagination. Reverse it other way. Good. All right. Now then, place your feet back down on the mat and walk your feet out a little further away from your hips, bringing the feet together and the knees together. So we're finding that magnetism to our midline here. We're going to place those feet in the wet sand, in that wet cement. Hands are down beside you at your hips. We're going to inhale, keep the feet placed. Exhale, reach through the fingertips, reaching, folding into our chest fold. See if you can try to roll yourself up. If you need to, you can use your hands at your thighs, but come all the way up to a nice tall spine. Reach the arms up, send your eyes with it, and then bring it back down in front of you. And again, hollow and contract, rolling your spine back down so the feet just stay placed. Inner thighs are working to help you as well to unwind. We'll do that again. Inhale, exhale, reaching through the fingertips, notch into chest, folding over that waistline. Quiver, quiver. Sit tall, reach up, lengthen the spine, maybe even a bit of extension. Come back to center, inhale, and exhale, contract and roll yourself right back down that center line. Good. We're going to do this again 2 more times. If you want to take a little challenge, we're going to extend one leg as we roll up. Okay. I'll demonstrate that way. Otherwise, do it twice, just like the way we did it. Inhale again. Exhale, fingertips reach. If you can, extend one leg. Good. Keeping the thighs on the same plane. Lift your heart up. And again, hollow and contract. And again, bending the knee to come back to where we started. Good work. One more time. Other leg. Inhale. Exhale. Fingertips reach. Extend that leg. Challenging that half teaser. Inhale, lift. And again, hollow and contract, bend. And roll yourself back down. Woo, very good. Let's just log roll to one side and help yourself up. And it's time for our mermaids today. So we're going to sit nice and tall. Again, you can stack your knees, swish your mermaid tail to the side, or if that doesn't work for you, you can sit in a more open fourth position. That works too. But if you can, be really snug, really compact, holding onto your outer fin there with your ankle. Inhale, reach this arm up. Feel long through the waistline. Inhale, exhale, side bending over toward your mermaid tail. Feel that stretch all the way down through the hip. Working out the stretch to those obliques we worked today. Take your hand behind your head. Let's inhale, look up at the sky, opening the chest. Feel that rotation, stretching through the ribs. And then exhale, contract and go over the waistline, over toward the knee. Breathe into that stretch to the low back. Good. Come back to our sideways position again. And lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. And bring yourself up. We're going to go into reverse mermaid. So take that other hand up. We're going to slide down, go over into a side bend coming down to your elbow. So again, try not to collapse. The ribs really lift and arch. We're making that dome shape. Good. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling. And we're going to thread the needle. Hollow the abs, rotate the rib cage, thread and peekaboo under that arm. Breathing there. Good. Lift the abdominals, lift the rib cage, come back into that curve, that dome. Good. Inhale the arm back up. See if we can rely less on this bottom hand, more on your obliques to bring yourself back up again. Good. Fancy transition, other side. Swing it around. There we go. And again, nice and compact. Hold on to that ankle. Inhale, lift it up. Reach, inhale. Side bend, up and over, exhale. Feel those connections down to the hip. Good. Hand behind the head. Inhale, lift and open that armpit, open the chest. Looking upward, exhale, hollow and contract. Breathe into those tight spots. Good. And then when you're ready, coming back into your lateral Side bend, reach that arm, lengthen, 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 bringing yourself up. And we'll do the reverse, lifting these ribs, sliding up and over onto your elbow, arcing here, feel that stretch. Inhale, reach the arm up. And exhale, hollow the rib cage, thread the needle, dive underneath, spiraling the ribs. Nice twist through the spine. And then once again, lift the abdominals, supporting the rib cage. Bring yourself back into that side bend. Inhale the arm up. Exhale, using your support through your torso to come back up again. Nice. Let's come back into our hands and knees position. Good. And we'll take a little stretch here. We're going to go into our pigeon pose. So you're going to help out one leg, bring it out in front of yourself if you can, so that your shin is either here or can be slightly angled, whatever works best for you. We're going to support ourselves and lengthen that back leg and try to slide yourself back, lengthening your pelvis down toward the floor. You can really support yourself with your hands if you need. Again, we're going to feel deep rotator stretch on the bent leg, and then hip flexor stretch with the back leg nice and long. Your tail feathers all lengthened out behind you. Take a breath in here, lift your heart. And then if you can, exhale, folding forward, deepening into that stretch. And again, if this is too much for you, then you can do something different. Hopefully you're not feeling any tension or extra pressure into the knee. You can adjust your position. Go ahead and again, support yourself with your hands, lift yourself back up, open the chest. Good, and then again, support yourself with your hands to help yourself out of that leg into the other side. Bring the other leg out in front. And again, carefully sending that leg long back behind you. Opening your pigeon chest in front. And then again, if you can, fold yourself forward. Breathing into those stretches. And again, press yourself up. Lift your chest open. And again, help yourself back up to hands and knees. And taking a nice calf stretch here, you're going to send all of the foot onto the mat. Extend that leg, pressing the heel toward the floor, pressing away from your hands. Feel that stretch long through the calf. Nice long stretch to that knee. And replace it, other side. Follow the foot on the floor. And again, press, squish that heel toward the floor. Nice plantar surface stretch as well. Sole of the foot. Waking up that Achilles and calf stretch there. Good, everybody, bring yourself back. And let's now tuck our toes and lift the hips into a downward facing dog. So we're going to press up and reach your chest through your arms. Again, you can adjust here, kind of tread through your hands, tread through your feet. Lift the belly here, really feel that support and press out of the floor. Let your head hang. You can bend your knees if you need to. Trying to reach your heels toward the floor. 2 more deep breaths here. Good. Then we're going to soften our knees. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Letting the knees be soft. Allow your torso to just dangle over the legs. Breathe into that lower back. And then when you're ready, curling the tail under, scooping the belly up and in, rolling up through the spine. Your head will be lax. Take your time here so you don't feel lightheaded. Slowly stacking your spine. And when you come all the way up, just wiggle out your legs a little bit, shake it out. And let's take 2 nice deep breaths together, sweeping the arms all the way up. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, coming down. And one more time, inhale, sweeping it up. Hopefully feeling more energized, stronger. and more stretched out. And I thank you all. Thanks for being here today. Happy New Year. See you next time.